gonna steal your sunshine and I'll shit on your parade. Don't get me started on doing Michael Caine. My opinion matters, yours will fall in last place. I'm not shutting up and you'll be learning my name. Fifth in the family, but first in my mind. 1 out of 10, but I'm ranking just fine. We've only got now, there's no afterlife. Look, Mom and Dad, I'm just speaking my mind. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. Everyone's coming on Kyle tonight. Wait, what? No, nobody's coming on Kyle tonight. Everything's coming up Kyle tonight. You can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking to drink, smoke, or eat and cry. I never shut up, gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Tonight, you can't shut this mouth, but you're welcome to try. I only stop talking to drink, smoke, or eat and cry. I never shut up, gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die. Gonna talk till I die.
Hey, and we are live here with Season 5, Episode 4 of Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up. I am your host, Kyle Mocha, and tonight, for a short while, I just won't shut. Kyle Mocha won't shut. That is the name of this show just for tonight.
Just one night only.
And after the show, it'll be back to be called Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up. So why am I even pointing it out? Why?
Because it's my fucked up?
And I'm a dickhead. Because I'm a dickhead, and you fucked up the name of the show.
I have, dude.
Oh, my Lord. How many years have we been doing this? I have wasted
my
whole
right
life
across from me or anything,
not
dude.
shutting up. We put it there. We put it there. I'm right here. Jesus.
Just shut, dude.
Oh, well, I will shut. We should just shid. Kyle Mocha won't shid up.
Won't shit.
Oh, hey, we got a Zachary Storman in the chat here. He's bouncing the song, so he'll be joining us shortly. But already here with me, as always, you've already heard me ridicule him, Mr. Justin Olimpedo.
What's up, dude?
How you doing, man?
I'm good.
We got a lot of weird stuff going on in the world, but in this house, immediately, we've got some weird stuff. It doesn't affect anything show-wise right now, but there's literally half of a house missing from this building. There is half of a house that has been torn out. Your kitchen is being remodeled right now.
It is. And that includes the back deck and the back room.
It is. Yeah. It looks like a twister came through, and I really think we should film a disaster movie right now before they take any more of the debris away. Because everyone's going to be watching going like, well, where the fuck's all the debris?
Right.
Like, this just looks like a house that's being demolished. We did tell them they should just keep going straight until they hit the road. But I don't think they're going to do that, and your landlord wasn't really too keen on that.
Was definitely not.
No, but something I am keen on.
Yeah.
You know what that is?
What?
People.
Yeah.
Just people in general.
Yeah.
I really like people. And two people that I'm also very keen on are here joining us today to have some fun, to drink along with us a lot. We're going to be drinking a lot tonight. We are joined by Jen and SteveO. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. This is your second appearance ever, and in this year. So you guys might be the best thing about 2020. Repeating might be the best thing about this entire year. You haven't been on since COVID happened. You were on like a month before COVID. We were working on a math rock album when you guys were here. And we wrote, I think maybe that was the one where we did the palindrome. I don't know if we did palindrome that week. But they were
or hauntology.
Or we were writing some really weird, fucked up songs that were really, not really fucked up, just really fucked up for us individually to go through. Papa Jackson upstairs was, making us real hard work. He's making us like break our back. Like he was throwing things at us verbally, mostly verbally.
Yep.
Just verbally assaulting us.
Pretty much.
But it's all right. But yeah, you guys, you were here last time. You were talking about your music and everything, and we've been hanging out a lot more, despite about a 4-month absence of seeing anybody.
True.
I probably have hung out with you guys more than most people in the last 6 months, and we'll just tease it. We're not going to talk about it, but there's things in the works. Potential collaboration that might be coming down the pipeline later, and that's all you guys need to know. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Mum's the word. That's the name of what we're doing. It's called Mum's the Word. That's a new game show I'm now going to develop.
We're bringing our moms on.
Yep, and we're making them only tell us words in British accents, hence Mum's the Word.
Yes.
That's where we're going. So last night I had a really weird debacle in the middle of the night. I fell asleep. It's really cold right now,
Yeah.
Or last night was really cold, but it's not past the point where we're not going to have an 80-degree day, maybe. So the AC is staying in until it's like October 15th, as it generally always does.
Ours is until December.
Yeah, it's hard to make that decision,
I'm not going to take it out.
Yeah, and then at December, you're like, well, we're only 4 months away from
our heat's already on, and it's not by our choice, because our landlords are 90.
I'll say, do you guys have both heat and AC going on, battling each other?
And the door open.
And the door open.
Keep, all
you have to get the
balance.
Yeah, you
need
know,
to
sell it
balance.
out. But our landlords are over 90, so.
Well, I woke up last night tangled up in a bunch of blankets that I covered myself in, but I also put my bathrobe on and tied it. And I woke up with one arm stuck inside the rope of the bathrobe and the other arm back here in my pants. And I was just like doing this weird thing, and I had like a minor panic attack because I couldn't get myself out, and I was like half asleep, and I thought, oh, this is how I get sleep paralysis. And I thought for like a half a second that I might have come down with sleep paralysis. Apparently it's not a thing you just come down with randomly when you tie yourself up in your sleep.
Right.
So I guess I'm getting into some fun kinky things in my
Dude,
sleep.
he just got into this. He just found out what a Charlie horse is in the middle of sleep.
Oh no!
And he's never had. I have all the time, and I know how to get rid of
never
them.
Having a foot cramp, like if you have like your toe cramp up,
He
when
starts
you're
Yeah, it's pretty
screaming.
bad.
Worst.
Like we were in a
You're
dead sleep, and
lucky.
he just starts screaming and screaming, and he's just like, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What is
And you're like,
this?"
this is a Charlie
And I was like,
horse.
"Oh, this
He's
happens to me
"Fuck
all the
Charlie
time."
And fuck horses. Speaking of fucking things, we are now joined by Mr. Zachary
That was nice.
Yeah.
Orman. Damn, that was a
a nice
victorious
crack.
pop
Yeah.
there. You're a winning daddy.
You
This
said
is-
pop or cock?
Cock.
That's a nice guy.
Nice cock. Once again, notorious COCK over here. We wrote a nice little ditty for you guys, as we generally do.
It's my fucking pop filter.
This is
It is on
on the
this
floor
here.
over there. Yeah, this is the adventures of pop filters. The last couple of weeks, it keeps moving around.
I thought we put that on the lion's head just to just in case they started popping.
Just in case the lion's head light
Lion's
starts
head
popping
popping
off
off.
over there. But we wrote our song. We're sticking with our Americana, the Americana Super Soul album that we are working on now. This is the second to last song. We're going to be doing a 5-song EP, basically. And so this week and next week, you'll be wrapping that up. And we like to wait till we're live to do any overhaul. Last week I tried to put it on and I fucked up. The arm on that, and I pinched the whole thing shut. So Zach's over here trying to move it around. He's like, "I won't move" or whatever, and I just don't know how to work with equipment. I can buy things occasionally. That's what I'm good at.
Yeah.
Once every 6 months, buying something, but I don't know how to make them work. But we've got our song today, and we are also going to be playing a band from Memphis. We have a really awesome featured duo called Heels, Heels.
Yes.
Heels. They're really fucking awesome. This might be, I know I say this a lot, this might be the best band that I have stumbled across. Another find from Blank TV on YouTube, just like our guys from Callin' Dead that we featured last week. So again, Heels are going to be featuring one of their songs. It's going to be really fucking awesome, good time. But in the meantime, we've got a lot of beer to drink tonight.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of beer to drink tonight.
On the agenda here.
we have our Hams here. Hams is our pacing beer for the evening.
I'm pacing myself for sure.
This is one that we need to pace on. Zach's already done with number one. We need to pace on, not because this is high ABV, but we're going to be doing a lot of consumption tonight, which we may or may not recommend you do. Make your own decisions, all right? But Hamm's is one of my favorite beers. I love this beer. So it's one that I felt, now that we're rating our beers, we have to bring it in and give it a proper rating. So while we're sipping on some classic Hamm's, Justin, let's find out. What else are we drinking, man?
Yeah.
We drink it so you don't have to. Review it in the morning from the bathroom. Cheap booze and craft brews. Review it in the morning from the bathroom. What are we drinking? What are we drinking? Yeah!
Mouth is very wet today.
Oh, you got a very
Like a wet mouth
wet mouth today. All right. Well, right now,
WMS, wet mouth syndrome.
making my wet mouth wet.
Making my wet mouth wet.
Is
Wet-ass
making
mouth.
it's Hamm's.
Get that wet ass mouth.
Now we've all had Hamm's in the past.
No, that's
SteveO, I found out right before we went live, you also have tried to get yourself sponsored by Hamm's. I tried to become a Hampy and it didn't work.
Unsuccessfully. Instagram tagging, I was doing, back in 2015 and 16, I really included Hamm's in everything that I did, which I think is dedication.
Yes.
Like the thing is,
You're a
anything
true
I was
Hampy.
doing.
Well, we also were tagging the wrong Hams at first because it was Hams the meme one. And I was like, yo, Hams is so dope. They're just making fun of themselves all the
Wait,
time.
maybe I was doing the wrong one.
Yeah, because there's Hams the beer and Hams beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
One is
no,
a
I
meme, one's
100%
not.
think I was going with the one that makes memes. Yeah.
Hamm's beer is vastly more popular and successful than Hamm's the beer. That being the one, until I figured that out, like a year in of my...
But eventually you got some free shit out of the deal,
Eventually
right?
I got a nice shirt, and they printed on very, American Apparel at the time.
Ooh,
Obviously,
yeah.
Defunct.
Yes.
But
they were
American
the
Apparel
shit
shirt.
for like
Dude, it was
15
like a
years.
tri-blend shirt. It was really nice.
Yeah, and
Hell
they gave
yeah.
me, it was like a nice like cigar box-ish thing, and then it had like sawdust in it, and then nice Hamm's koozies.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I've had Hamm's a lot in the last 5 years. It is definitely... I like it better than PBR. I like it better than
got
almost
us on
any
the
light
Hamm's
beer.
first?
Me and Richard both were drinking it, I think, before I hung out like really with you, but Brucey brings it over every time for the most part.
usually a shopping bag
that
just full of
solidifies
Hamm's.
it.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you guys... What about Special Light? Ham Special
I
Light.
have
yeah.
those.
Special Light's
like
better.
The baby blue, the light blue.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't
it's
like
better.
a heavy... I
think
gotta
this
watch
is-
my figure.
Me too. I watch my figure get bigger and bigger and bigger. Now, we've been ranking our beer on a scale of 0 to 100. There's very little discussion, I think, that needs to be made about Hamm's. We all have had Hamm's.
Yep.
So I really just want to get what you're ranking of 0 to 100. What do you give Hamm's? Justin, what do you think it is?
70.
70.
Yeah.
All right, a solid 7 out of 10. And again, we're doing not over all beers in the world, but for what it is, it's an American classic premium beer.
Yeah.
Also, it's born in the land of sky blue waters.
See, that to me was a major selling point.
That's born in the land of sky blue waters?
I've never been to the land of sky blue
I
waters.
thought they were just talking
Wait,
about
where is
America.
this
the
brewed?
land of
Is
sky?
this Wisconsin?
Since 1865. Oh, God, it's
I mean,
a very
PBR's
American
Wisconsin.
beer. It's a very American beer.
Isn't it owned by PBR?
Wait, let's see. It's
Kind of
right-
brewed
Milwaukee.
in
Yeah, it's Ham's Milwaukee. Believe me,
Alright.
I've spent a fair share of time in Milwaukee. It's a
Milwaukee is like
I've been
the
to the Sky
land
Blue Waters.
of light beer, too. Or not light beer, but American beer.
Well, yeah, because
They got that-
High Life
that really
is
good
there.
best
Miller's,
over there.
Miller Coors is there. Miller Coors Stadium is there.
Milwaukee's best
Yeah,
is
Miller-
the
yeah.
best, for
Oh
sure.
man, yeah, I've been to
100%.
the brewery. It's pretty dope.
That's
I like
sweet.
Milwaukee tools. I'm a Milwaukee.
You are a
tool
Milwaukee
guy.
man.
That's true.
Well, I'm trying to be the.
I would live in
expensive.
Milwaukee, honestly. Milwaukee's a great town.
Well, that's the
cold,
thing,
too cold for me all
I
the
love
time.
the
You can
cold.
cheap
I
out
love
on
the winter.
Milwaukee beer.
I
and just
enjoy
spend
it.
more on the tools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing,
You gotta-
that
it's a
you
trade-off.
Yeah, I gotta drink Hamm's because the Milwaukee tools are too fucking
Yo,
expensive.
they have
Exactly
they
what
have
it
a
is.
Miller Cave, which is dope. Like you go,
Really?
yeah, you go
Is that
to
where
a
they
cave.
used to put their beer to keep it cold?
It's weird.
'Cause
Like
I
it
think
has like the
Yuengling
big.
has
It has like
something
the
that.
lady on a moon,
Ooh.
and you go into like deep into a cave. And they still brew shit in it, but you go down there like for a tour, and it's super creepy. It's really cold.
Hell yeah.
And they still like high life and
I'll
stuff
definitely
down
do
there.
a Milwaukee beer vacation. That would be
It's so
amazing.
fun.
We could film the whole thing.
Beercation,
Beercation.
And you go to Mars
all we
Cheese
ever
Castle.
You can
wanted.
do the whole thing on under $100.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. By robbing a lot of people?
No, that's not drinking Milwaukee beers.
But
That's
also,
true. That is
if you're
true.
a fan of cheese, you go to Mars Cheese Castle.
Ooh, I do
Oh,
like
I love cheese.
And
I
that's
do
where
like cheese.
it's the
Beer and cheese.
cheese country of the world.
Beer and
Or
cheese-cation.
safe.
We need to find a hotel with a great toilet. We're gonna drink a ton of beer, eat a
Milwaukee.
ton of cheese.
I think all the toilets are great. All right, so Jen, SteveO, out of a scale of 0 to 100, where do you put Hams? Ranking it for what it is, it's an American
You can go
beer.
first. You can go first.
Justin's giving it a 70.
I have a bit to say here.
So, as far as like shitty cheap
What a
beer,
Yeah.
I kind of like PBR more.
Okay.
But I hate Yingling, even though that's not technically cheap, and Yingling sucks.
Okay.
So I probably
Solid
put it
opinions
a
over
solid,
here.
like 60, I guess.
60. All right, a good 60.
Because
A
High
good
Life is
60.
also better.
You like High Life better. All right, SteveO, what are you thinking over here?
Okay, so the thing is, I'm all about loyalty.
Yes,
And
you are.
I've been loyal to Hams, and Hams has been loyal to me. Therefore, I think that for me with Hams, I'm gonna go with an 87.
An 87.
Wow, 87.
That might be the highest ranked beer. Maybe Justin's ranked one above that, but I think 87 might be the highest. I don't think we've hit 90
Yeah, I
at
think
all.
I've had an 85.
That's
about it.
85. All right, Zach, what about for you?
62.59.
62.59. You're making my math really fun. I round just so you know, only to the first decimal.
62.597.
It's gonna go in there, but I always round to the first decimal on my rankings. I'm going to say I too am loyal to Hams. I do cheat on it often, so I'm not that loyal. But I love it. I really love Hams. It holds a special place in
good
my
beer,
heart.
man.
And it is, if you just handed me this beer and I didn't know what it was, I might not recognize it as Hams, but I go, this is a good beer. It's one of those, as I always say, it could be a white can with black letters that just says beer. So for that purpose, I'm going to give it an 81. I'm going to give it an 81.
Okay.
I think it's up there. It's definitely the best light/cheap beer we've done yet
You
this
guys trying to get
season.
matching Hams logo tattoos?
Oh, it could happen.
From
It could happen.
a sketchy
I mean,
person?
by the time we're done tonight, we might
Is
do
the
it
sketchy
live.
person me? Because I have everything.
Yes, if you want to be real sketchy, you can get some Hams tattoos.
Oh, that's
going.
how I got a Blackie Lawless tattoo on my leg by myself because I was
Very drunk. Very
Yeah.
good. Very good. All right. Well, speaking of drunk, we're going to continue this train. We tonight have our featured beer. This is Magic Hat's Vamplifier Hoppy Red Ale. And based on both the research that I and Jen have done, this might be from 2017. It doesn't seem that they make it anymore. And I can't find it anywhere. And it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. If you need an opener, Justin has an opener. If you don't know the bottle lighter trick,
Just from smell, I feel like it's going to be bitter.
I'm just looking at this bottle and thinking, I'm not going to like it because I tend not to like
red ales are usually
Red.
my fave.
Red ales.
Beers.
Well, I was wanting to get into the season. We're getting towards
It's cute. I
Halloween.
love the bottle more than anything.
The artwork that Justin just showed up there is an adorable artwork, but this might be a bad beer. This could be just a bad
also
old beer.
based on how long it's been sitting around.
It doesn't really have too much of a smell. A little bit of irony.
No, this is pretty good.
It smells like a red ale though.
Give it
Pretty
one
good. It has a
solid
black
nostril.
licorice flavor to
Ooh,
it.
I don't like that. Let's
I
go.
don't necessarily like it either, but it's very mild.
Friends, I suggest that we dispense with the Vamplifiers as fast as possible, though, knowing what we're getting into, because I definitely don't want to be.
We're really going to have to speed through these, and I think a good
All right.
thing that is going to have to help us speed through this is some music. So,
Well,
let's-
before we do that, we fucked up last week.
Oh, shit, and I was about to fuck up again.
We fucked up
Last week was the birthday of one Tommy Lee Jones, and in honor of him, and his 74th birthday last week, which we had our whole channel was
We
named
did.
after him. He is still our mascot, our spirit animal. So the wonderful Will Savinsky put together this epic, and it's the only word I can use to describe it, this epic new logo for us that we are going to be using interchangeably with our original OG
Maybe some
Steamboat
merch.
Willie looking Houseboat Tommy Lee Jones. I'm liking this for a bumper sticker, but here it
I'm
is.
liking this for a bad tattoo.
Oh my god. Yes. Here is the unveiling, the world premiere, unless you've been looking at my screensaver on my phone for the last 3 weeks. The Keystone Tommy Lee Jones, or the Tommy Lee Key Jones.
So good.
There you go.
From a commonwealth.
Yes.
That's there you go. It is beautiful. It looks like it belongs on money. Like if that was our money in Pennsylvania, it was just a white piece of paper with that in the middle of it. It is beautiful. It is gorgeous. So huge.
Is he even from Pennsylvania? Then?
No, he's
No.
from
Texas.
He's from Texas.
Well, so our original
That's-
logo had the Texas
On the
outline on him
Yeah.
because he's from Texas. But then
But it's
I
like
thought,
Steamboat
well, maybe
Willie.
if someone saw us and didn't know our show,
They think we're
like,
from
oh,
Texas.
these guys are from Texas. And then we literally, I know nothing about Texas other than that it's big. I've never been there.
So we threw
I
a
know not
couple
to mess with.
ideas.
Yes,
and-
I don't
Yeah,
fuck with
yeah,
Texas.
exactly.
It's Texans.
And everything's bigger there, and that I think has some correlation to why you don't mess with them. Everything's bigger. Don't mess with Texas. But we threw a couple like ideas over to Mr. Savinsky and thought like, hey, like maybe come up with a new logo. We were just thinking replace the Texas symbol with the Keystone symbol, and we just have a new version of Tommy Lee Jones. But he was like, no, here you go. I'm gonna do you one better.
Well, he's an artist, and that's
He
what
fucking
artists do.
destroys it. Oh my god! So there it is. You just saw it there. Go back a couple of seconds if you want to see it again, or we'll be using it on social media again. Maybe in some upcoming merch and stuff. We'll be getting that on there. But as I was getting to before, I almost forgot about Tommy once again. Mm-hmm. We have an amazingly awesome duo that we are featuring today. Kind of keeping with our award-winning or local award-nominated bands. Don't Panic won. I didn't say that last week. They won the best video of the year. Right. Kali Ma won, I think, one of the best song awards. We've had the guys last week that we featured. Callin' Dead won. They won the best punk band in Orlando from Orlando Weekly. And this week, keeping it rolling, the Memphis Flyer has nominated Heels for the best local Memphis-based band. Wow. So they're currently up for that. And Memphis is a rock and roll fucking town.
Yeah, that is it. That's kind of a...
That is huge. Like Orlando punk rock, I get it.
To swim in there,
but that is that is an ocean of fucking music down there. And honestly, never really been there or Nashville, but I just kind of feel like I would like Memphis better.
Yeah.
And if these guys are any indication of that, I think everybody should move to Memphis. The video that you're going to be seeing, an amazing video, pay attention to it because it's fucking hilarious, is for the song Antics / I'll Have a Name Soon. Again, this is Heels. You can find them on Facebook at Heels. You can find their music on Bandcamp, heelsmemphis.bandcamp.com. Most of their music is released off of Altercation Records. And one thing I love about them is they are self-described as pop songs for a dying planet. That is how they describe themselves. And this is the closest to being like a brethren to us, I think, musically.
Yeah, probably.
In what we are interested in and the weirdness and the all over the placeness. Like, they are fucking experimental in the best way. Super groovy, very riff driven. I don't want to say too much more because I'm just going to start, spoiling my favorite parts of the song. Upcoming, they do have 2 self-help EPs that they're going to be releasing. One is called
Self-help?
Yeah, one's called Sleep with Heels, and the other is called Wake Up with Heels.
Oh.
So I'm really stoked to see that. I think over the next month they're going to be putting that out.
Cool.
So without any further delay, let's jump on it. Here is Heels, Antics / I'll Have a Name Soon. Enjoy.
I've been a juggler for most of my life, and I ain't good at brushing my teeth. And I've been told that I fuck pretty good, but my wife's probably lying to me. I don't love you because we're different, I don't love you because we're the same. I don't love you.
it, guys.
That
Again,
band
that
rips.
is
That
Heels.
Probably you would know it. I don't know if you would know it. Remember O Pioneers?
Yes,
from
I do.
Canada.
Yes,
I
I do.
know
Yeah.
that.
I don't know if
I've
ever
seen
heard of
I've
them.
seen them in Philly a couple times. Man, they were fucking cool. Like that sort of style almost.
Hell
I
yeah.
think my buddy Eric Solomon was in O Pioneers. I mean, this is.
I know who that band is.
Yeah, I'm like.
I'll say
This
I
was
am
like-
not
I
tried to do
familiar
12
It
with
must
them.
have been like I was living in Philly, so it had to be 12, 11 years ago.
Yeah, I
If they
remember
sound
O Pioneers.
anything like that, I definitely
No.
would be
How
really
old am
into
I?
them if they have anything
10
like
years
that.
ago.
Again, you can check out heelsmemphis.bandcamp.com to check out more of their music and also Sleep with Heels and Wake Up with the Heels. Their 2 self-help EPs will be out this month or early next month, I believe. We did fail to rate this beer before we went on the break because we're all just in agreement that this is a bad beer. And
like 'cause
bad
it's
because
old.
it's probably 3 years old.
It's
I'm
really bad.
100% on
Is this-
board with
this
this
is
being
a-
old.
It probably wasn't that good then.
Yeah,
I'm
Justin,
not a
you
big
said it's
red
got
ale
licorice. It's got a licorice
Yeah, it
taste.
tastes like has
But
some
in the
licorice
worst
flavor.
way,
Rice
because I
wine.
love black licorice.
I love Jaeger. If we were drinking
I love
Jaeger,
Jägermeister
yeah,
too.
yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna go right off and say that for me is a 35 because it could be way worse, but that is bad. It's not nearly as bad as the Unicornucopia from last week, but that is a 35 for me. What are you guys ranking this over here, Jen?
Can I stick with the 35 as well?
Yeah,
'Cause it's
that's
not the
fine.
worst, but I really don't like
Yeah,
it.
yeah. SteveO, where are you going with it?
I'm gonna give it a 65 because that's a passing grade. And
All
the
right.
thing is, if this was the only thing we had to drink,
You would
I'd be bitching
all right
all
with
night,
it.
but I would be drinking.
After 2 of them, I feel like you would just be like,
Really
whatever, I'm
sad,
used to
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justin, what are you thinking on this?
45.
45, being a little bit more generous than Jen and I. All right, making us look bad,
I
are
really
you?
don't like it.
And Mr. Sturman,
18.
8.
I would rather. I could. There's no like. You're like if it was the only thing. Like no, I would. If this was the only thing we had, we would find a way to drink something else.
Yeah.
We would find.
I heard
something
that
else.
the's this stuff called water you could drink, and I might try
It's
drinking
not.
that first.
It's just not good.
It's not
Life
good.
finds a way.
Yeah.
It does. Clever girl.
Drunks find a way.
Drunks do, and they are clever girls. All right, so we wrote another Americana song this week. The song that you're going to be hearing from us tonight
Quit doing that.
is
Sorry.
called. Yeah, that's picking up real bad. I was like trying to figure. I thought that was a cat for a second. We wrote a song that is entitled "Bedroom Rodeo." It is stocked full of all the sexual innuendos that I can find and enjoy or make up. And that's really all you got to know lyrically. It's not a very deep song at all. It's about fucking. This song is about fucking.
Right.
And I do some Alan Jackson-esque vocals. That's pretty much all I have to say about my effort. It was like one of the easier efforts on my part vocally.
Right.
And then after the fact, Zach goes, I hate this song. And then he wrote guitar
No,
solos,
he said,
which now make it
well,
better.
it's a song.
It's a song. I don't know if I like it or not. And then he came down here and said, well, I hated that song until I added guitars to it. So there you go. So what did you add after we heard it? And what were you thinking of going into this song? What was the making of for this one?
Well, I thought I was going to get off early today.
Yeah.
Which I could have. I was just my own boss today and picked what I was doing.
Yeah.
And it ended up taking longer than I thought. So, I didn't know what we were going to do today.
It just kind of came together randomly.
I had listened to a bunch of cool stuff today, and none of that
came through.
Except,
None of that came through.
I had that chant thing in my head.
Oh, yeah.
And what the hell is
I
that
forget-
song?
I
It's a
forget the
song from like the 60s.
The clap song?
Yeah, the clap song.
The
It's like-
clapping song.
Whatever
the
that
clapping
sounds
song.
like. 3, 6, 9. The monkey drank
Yeah,
wine.
yeah.
Something chew tobacco on it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no
You
idea
know
what
it.
that
If
is.
I played it,
I think I know
If-
the
if
It's
you
from
heard
the
it, you'd heard
50s.
it.
Like,
It's
like
a lady
old,
singer.
old 50s
the
song.
lyrics make no sense.
Yeah, no.
It's like a child rhyme.
So he wanted to incorporate a child's rhyme into this
And
song
then there
about
was that
fucking.
beat. That's
Really wild. That's
Yeah.
very strange.
So it's a little
I
strange.
didn't know we were going to write a song about sex.
When he
I
came
had
up
this
with it.
idea at like noon today.
That's a little weird.
I had to.
Nobody else can hear it. But
Yeah. So you're hearing that. It's. So
I know
you
that
guys
song,
know.
yeah.
You guys listen
So
to
that
the
fits
clapping
in with
song.
our whole thing for this album. We're trying to mix like Americana alt country with Motown 60s soul.
Yeah. So it's called Americana Super Soul. That's the album that we are making right now. Justin, this one was a little bit more with drums than, not as much as
this was all
many
drums.
Instruments. No random
Just sort of
percussion.
clapping.
We did a little tambourine and clapping. But what was it like for you behind the kit today? What were the challenges and how did you feel at the end of it? You feel good about your effort?
Yeah, I like the song. I think it was good.
I did too.
It was just more or less figuring out those triplets and how Zach.
Yeah.
Because he was like, "Oh, I hear this fill in this specific spot." But
You got it
other
in
than
there.
that, once
You
that
got
all
it
came together, yeah,
It was
good.
the last I heard of this song. It was going to be really fucking silly. This is going to be one of the silliest songs, I think, lyrically.
It sort of reminds me of Bloodhound Gang.
Yes, 100%. And I was kind of thinking that after you said that when I went up with the vocals, and then somehow me trying to think Bloodhound Gang turned out into Alan Jackson and his thick, thick cock. So, well, that's what Zach told me to sing.
Well, I said,
as thick as Alan
he has
Jackson's
that
cock.
real deep country
That
voice.
women just swoon.
And when girls hear that, they're just like,
Oh, it must be
he's
Wait,
thick.
Alan Jackson, the pina colada guy, the 1, 2, with
No.
Jimmy Buffett? With the Jimmy Buffett?
No, Alan Jackson
5
at 5 o'clock
o'clock
somewhere.
Whatever.
somewhere.
That's what I meant to say. I thought he was like, oh,
Yeah.
what is he talking about? Having Maui something in his hand?
Maui
Daiquiris.
Mauis?
No, daiquiris. Oh
Daiquiris?
my god.
Who knows?
Two pina coladas is, I think you're missing.
No,
it's
5
not Alan
o'clock
Jackson.
somewhere is him and
Jimmy
Jimmy
Buffett.
Buffett, and they talk
Yeah.
about drinking something together.
Mai Tais.
No, they
Who
talk about
knows?
being in Margaritaville together.
Margaritaville?
Yeah, in fact,
What's the
Jimmy
chorus?
Buffett references
Wait, what's-
seeing Alan Jackson's boat in Margaritaville.
Oh, they were going to say his cock. I was really hoping.
no, well, his cock is the size of a boat.
It's a boat.
So,
It's
maybe,
a very
quick
large
visual side
penis.
eye, you don't know.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of drinking to do, and I want to make sure we have time to get this game in properly. So, without any further delay, let's jump right into this week's Brunch Weekly Original Single off of the album Americana Super Soul. Here is Bedroom Rodeo. Enjoy.
We'd been all the way, dancing on the mattress. We took a stroll in the hay, rolled over for some slapping. We're getting intimate. Oh, the butter needs some churning. We done the devil's dance. No smoke, but we're burning. We're in a lover's knot, wiggling the toothpick. We do our own foxtrot, rip and dip until we're slipping. We finish what we start. The Barbie needs some shrimping. We're all heavy and hot. Take a break from our religion. Doing the new. Intertwined with you. Doing the new. Ain't no business I'd rather get down to. Knowing you in the biblical sense, baking the potato, a bit of fun time mess. Taking a ride down the old mine shaft, threading the needle, let's get to tapping that ass. Intertwined with you. teapot, I sure got a spout. Watch me heating up, see steam coming out. I'll give you something to handle, make us both shout. When I tip you over, I'll pour right out. I'm a little teapot, I sure got a spout. Watch me heating up, see steam coming out. I'll give you something to handle, make us both shout. When I tip you over, I'll pour right out.
Pour right out. I'm a little teapot. I sure got a spout. Watch me heating up, see steam pouring out. Oh my god, I don't even remember. Fucking, that is the silliest. Oh my god. I'll give you something to handle, make us both shout. When I tip you over, I'll pour right out.
Pour right out.
Pour right out. But pull right out.
Pull right out. That's more responsible.
It's a responsible way of going about things. But all right, there it is. That might be the funniest song we've definitely ever written.
For sure.
The toothpick line.
The toothpick line. Yeah, that was. I found a list of all these random innuendos that are just bizarre and all over the place. And there were a couple that I really liked. Bending her over a barrel and showing her the 50 states. I was trying to get that in there, and I couldn't get that in there.
A barrel or a baler?
A barrel, not a baler. Not a baler. I just don't know how to talk. Bringing an al dente. Wow, words. Bringing an al dente noodle to the spaghetti house is another one. Cattle prodding the oyster ditch with the lap rocket. That just too many words. Cleaning the cobwebs with the womb boom. Or the womb broom. There you go. Doing squat thrusts in the cucumber patch. Doing the horizontal greased weasel tango. And then I think it's opening the gates of Mordor is the other one that I really like. Doesn't really make total sense.
That sounds like all my previous relationships.
Opening the gates of Mordor. Oh Lord! All right.
Gotta climb the endless stair, man. You gotta go the other way.
Again, the silliest song we've ever written. There's Bedroom Rodeo. That'll be available for you guys to listen to sometime this week if you're listening in the future on iTunes, Spotify, here on YouTube, or on Stitcher. You'll be able to check that out probably now because it'll be already next Monday by the time you hear this. Mm-hmm. All right, guys. So SteveO and Jen are here, and a couple of weeks ago, a month ago or so, Zach, the four of us, minus Justin, who is working, right. And our buddy Sean, he the guy who drew that up there.
Sadly couldn't make it today.
Sadly couldn't make it, so we do miss you, Sean. But we were playing Circle of Death at your house. And it is a drinking game I've only really played, like, years ago, a handful of times. It wasn't like an every party thing. But you guys were playing, and I'm like, all right, I can play along, I can figure this out. And it's just an easy, fun game. Right. But I figured we had to do a little bit of tweaking on the rules to make it more entertaining to watch. So if you've played Circle of Death, this won't be the traditional version of that. What we are doing is we're keeping 9 through ace the same. So as I was corrected before, 9 is rhyme, right? So if you pull a 9 from your stack of cards, everybody's got a stack of cards that we're going to be pulling from, an even amount. 9 is a rhyme, which means that you're going to have to say a word, and we go around in a circle, and the person that breaks the rhyme, right?
Yep, they drink.
They are the one that drinks. All right, we're good there. 10 is a sentence. We start one word at a time building a sentence, correct? And then when it gets to the person who fucks it up, they drink. Is that a correct way of remembering that? Okay. Jack is category, which you'll just say something like, numbers on pencils, and I go 2, and then no one else can remember another pencil, and then it just ends there.
That's a shit move. I like that.
That's a good one. You can save that for another time.
So easy.
Numbers on pencils, you're just like 2, 4.
That is fun, though. There's a 4B. Like, there's 4B.
There's a lot
You're
of
an artist, though. Nobody else uses pencils like that. Like, we
all
use number 2 on a Scantron.
It's called computer, Jen. It's called Save the Trees, all right? And then Q is questions, which means we can only speak in questions. And I forgot how that one ended. Is that you?
Speaking question?
No,
question master.
Question master.
That you, the person,
is
asking questions.
There we go.
So every
you can
time
only respond to that person in a question question, and they can only ask speaking questions, right?
No, if
No,
I
they can
ask
talk to
you
you
a
normal.
question, if
Yeah.
I'm the question master,
Yeah.
and I ask you a question,
Yeah.
you must respond in a question.
But you can say whatever
I
you
can
want.
talk normally.
Gotcha. There we go. Okay.
Do you have that?
No, I just had speaking questions. I get what you did there. All right, king is a new rule, so it'll new rule is made up by the person that pulls a king, and they that rule only ends when the next king is pulled. Correct?
Well,
Or you-
we can
unless they-
we can add, or
it
we
could
can
go all game. The thing about it is, it depends what the rule is, especially because we're in a
Yes.
confined space.
I think that
where-
for ease on all of us, once the next king is pulled, unless
That
that
one was
person
eliminated.
goes, that rule plus my rule is the new rule. Unless they do something like that, it just replaces it. You don't have to worry about it.
I agree, because this could get
Very, very hectic.
Yeah.
This is an experimental episode. Some will be total pieces of shit, as we promise you every week. And then A is waterfall. So A is waterfall. The person who pulls the ace. You start the waterfall, and then it goes around, and you can't stop drinking until the person before you stops drinking. Correct? All right. So there are the real part of the rules. The way that we are turning this on its head a little bit, 2 through 8 are, it doesn't matter what the number is, it's going off of the color of the card. So if it's a red, so if it's a diamond or a heart, you are going to ask somebody, if you pull it, you are going to ask somebody a yes or no question. That person has to answer it, yes or no, and then take a sip of their beer. If you pull a black card, you have to state a fact about yourself, and then you have to drink, all right? Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, okay.
All right, this
Easy
way
enough.
it keeps us talking, because the whole point to the floor, point to the door, up to heaven, whatever, all that bullshit, not as fun for people that might be listening in the podcast realm of all of this.
However, for
So-
anybody that's listening, I think that now that you've described the rules, they can follow along at home.
You can totally play.
If
Play along. If you have cards, pull them out, and we're not going to hear
excessively
you.
drink
And
well, then they
you
can
can
look
just
at
be a
what we're,
crazy
look at what
person.
we're doing. Like,
Yeah, true.
you know,
How about this? Pick one of the people that you play as, so you can have your spirit animal here. If you're listening to this, if you want to be me, Zach, Justin, SteveO, or Jen, you get to drink whenever one of us drinks. I think that is the
That's fun.
best way to
Yeah.
play along
Good way to
at
play
home.
That's a fun way to
Play
play.
All right, so guys, what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your little stack here, shuffle them
Got
up,
'em.
and then you're going to pull one. Whoever has the highest card is going to kick this off. Now, every card, once it is pulled, goes into the chetty. I got a
Jack!
6. You got a jack over here.
I got a
A
deuce.
deuce,
You got a 4.
a 4,
10.
and a 10.
Ooh,
So
I'm starting
Zach
this
is going to be starting it off. We are going to keep the chetties right there. Put that back in your
we'll put it
thing
back in.
and
Yeah,
mix
you
it back
gotta
up
mix it
again.
in.
And then, however, right now you leave your stack. That is how we're going to keep it. Don't shuffle it again after this. All right.
I must ask, even though we're live, are
Yes.
you guys able to kill time for 2 minutes?
Yes.
I got to piss before.
Totally
go ahead,
pee,
bud.
100% pee, because
Yeah.
I feel like this
This
is going
is
to be the
gonna
episode
be-
where
yeah.
everybody gets up to pee at one point or
I
another.
mean, how can you not if you're just drinking beer constantly?
It's a lot. I mean,
Wait,
y-
well, did you
And
also
sitting
go over the
down.
fact
And
with the
sitting down.
chetty that if the chetty cracks, the
that's
rest
what
cracks
that is
it?
one thing we've done. So all
Yeah.
the cards go. Do you want to? Can you reach up and pull the chetty there? Can you?
Can I? Yeah, I
grab
can.
that. All right. Oh, you got it there. All right.
Yeah.
So the
Got
chetty,
the
as you
chetty.
can see, is a beer left over from last week's guest, Dave Filstra.
me through it.
It sat right there for the
That's
entire
the
week.
worst fucking beer
Zach
in the
hates
world.
it.
Gross.
I'm on middle of the road with it. It's kind of whatever to me.
Honestly, the Vampifier's worse.
The Vampire is way worse. The Vampire
I
is
don't
still
know.
sitting over there.
I'm gonna drink this
and
other
I've only
thing.
Are we
drank-
handing her the cards?
So
Wait,
yeah,
or
so
do you want me to
yeah, why
just,
don't-
I can continue the card.
yeah, just
Yeah,
hold that
I'll be-
over
I'll be
there,
the
and
card
we'll
guy.
pass the card to you, and you
Yeah.
put it in there.
That
And if
gives me
it
the
breaks
advantage.
on my card, his card, you are the one that
And you
ends the
gotta chug
game.
the cherry.
Honestly,
And you
remember,
gotta chug
well, the
the
last time
chetty.
we played, I lost. And it was.
But really, Zach had lost
I
like
feel like
5 rounds
the last
earlier.
time we played, you were drinking vodka and we were drinking beer.
I was drinking vodka.
So,
And then I made-
you lost before anyone
no.
pulled a card.
I also made a terrible rule where I made you guys compliment me every time, and then I had to curtsy.
Yes, I forgot
You
about
had to
that.
curtsy. We all had to compliment you. Then you had to run around the room and come back.
It was a good one. So again,
Worse.
with this game, with our setup right now, we're gonna try to avoid
Avoid
anything
all of that.
keeps us
Yeah.
from getting up
Yeah.
and keeps us from
If
from
I get
running
the
all
king,
over the
I'm
place.
making everyone get naked and run around the house.
And that will be where the episode ends. Because we'll be pulled from YouTube, because you're not allowed to show my titties on YouTube. They got weird nipples on them. Nobody knows, but they're really weird. They're shaped in an inappropriate... My nipples are dicks. My nipples are dicks. And you can't show dicks on YouTube. It's just a rule. You're not allowed to show them. You can't show them. All right, guys. So everybody's got their cards. Everybody has their cards mixed up. Zach is going to start. So we are going to be going the natural route, which would be to the left-hand side. So it'll go... I will be the last one to go in this round. So, Zach, you pull. Let's go. What do you got?
It's a black 8.
So you got to give yourself... You got to state a fact about yourself. Anything you want to state?
Here's a fact.
Yeah.
I'm down with the clown.
He is down with the clown.
Literally?
He's actually...
I have to put it in the can.
Oh,
Yeah. Pass it over to the can
jam.
Can jamming over there.
Kim jam.
All right. So you are a fan of the Insane Clown Posse. That is something that you enjoy. That is
sure.
true. All right. There you go. Now it's on to SteveO. Pull your card and let's get this.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got here. I'm gonna give myself a nice cut.
He's getting fancy over there.
I have a 9 of hearts.
Ooh.
Bust a rhyme.
Bust a rhyme.
Can you hand me the card, please?
I can't hand you the card. The first rhyme that I can think of. Like normally you do like an orange or something like that. I'm not gonna do that to you guys.
That's mean. It's a mean way to go.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go with widow.
Ooh. Ouch.
How long do you have?
Widow. Why is there another?
I got one.
You got
one too.
You got one? Yeah. I don't have one, but Jen's got to get one or it does not go past. Zillow? Like the
That
app?
doesn't work. There's an L. I don't know. I'm sorry. I have to drink.
Oh, I would
Wait,
say
what
that kind of. Yeah, what were you thinking?
Meadow.
Meadow doesn't rhyme.
Man.
No, I thought meadow too.
Ditto.
Ditto.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, you said
All
you
right.
weren't going to pick anything
We
hard.
are up to a.
Well, we're gonna pick anything easy. We'd be going around for
There
10
you go.
minutes.
All right.
It would be. Yeah, it'd be really.
8.
An 8, so you got a heart.
It's
so now you got
red.
a red. So you got to pick one of us to drink, and we have to answer a yes or no question that you ask.
All right. Shit, I have to come up with a question.
Yeah.
That's hard.
You could pick the person, and everybody else help you pick the question too.
Well, I'm gonna pick. Do you know what? I know literally nothing about Justin.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yes
Get to know
or
him.
no.
Ask him if he has a big dick. Ask him about his big dick. Ask him if he has a tiny
I'm gonna
wiener.
pick something nice so I can be
Okay.
nice. Well, obviously I know you play music. Do you like the Beastie Boys?
Yes.
There you go, Justin.
I do have a
Drink
yes
on
or no.
up.
I feel like it should be. You should ask the person a question.
You can do that. We
and
can
answer.
change
do
that. We're
'Cause I kind of
flexible.
like that because I'd rather be like, yo,
Yeah.
what's your favorite band?
Okay, yeah, we can do
I
that.
feel
We'll
like
drop
that's
the
bad
yes or
because
no.
yes or
Pick
no
a
kind of
question.
is lame.
Pick a question.
I agree with that.
Because
I agree with that too.
See,
go
I,
for the
that's why I was
lame
like, I don't
idea.
really have anything.
Once again. All right, Justin, on to you, dude.
Oh wait, did I put my? Yeah, I did.
9.
You got a 9, so let's get some more rhyming going. Pick a word to rhyme.
Prime.
Slime.
Time.
Mime.
Lime.
Grime.
Dime.
Chime.
I'll drink.
Oh, I had Sublime as a backup.
Ooh,
I was going to go
Sublime is a good
Sublime. But only because someone said, you said lime.
Whenever we do rhyme, I always think of words that aren't words.
Yep.
Like,
Byzantine. Oh, that-
Well, I had climb in my mind,
climb?
which was like climb. I was thinking climate.
You're like, if only this was a shorter word called climb, this would have been way better. All right, here we go. Picking my first one. I got a Q.
You are the
I am
master.
the
Oh,
question
the question.
master. So I get to ask questions, and if I ask you a question, you have to respond with a question. Isn't that right, Zach?
Why are you such a dickhead?
I don't know.
That's the easiest way to.
That's an easy way. It's just to always,
It's an easy way
always
out.
go with
Or
that.
if you
Yeah,
ask,
easy
or
way
act
out.
like you can't hear it. What?
All right, well, I'm just going to take a drink for taking a drink there. Zach, it's your go.
Can you pass me that card?
Yes.
Hey.
Oh!
Kyle,
Lost it
do you know who the
immediately.
question master is now?
Is it you?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't think. Fuck.
You're right.
I don't think fuck. I don't think fuck. There we go.
right.
2 queens
Stop,
down,
take
2
over, please.
nines down.
All right. Let's see what's up here. We got our first sentence.
Sentence. Number 10.
I'm going to start with a classic I always like to use when I'm playing. Astrophysics.
Astrophysics are?
Astrophysics are really?
Astrophysics are really fun.
Astrophysics are really fun when?
Astrophysics are really fun when frequently.
Astrophysics are really fun when frequently going.
Astrophysics are fun. I don't fucking remember.
Why couldn't you remember that?
Frequently
right,
fun.
I'll do it.
There you go.
Drink.
Oh, we gotta drink twice. The master of the queen questions over here.
Justin, I highly recommend getting
Oh, it's me.
off that vampiric beer. Getting on the hams as
I was
fast as
thinking,
you
yeah,
can.
that
You gotta do so. Oh, you got another question. Pick
do.
someone, ask a question. Get some
Wait, somebody,
Justin
I have
back.
to ask somebody.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Alright. I am going to choose. I choose Zach.
Okay.
What is your favorite activity to do?
Uh-oh. We are live. There are certain things you cannot say on a live
Beat
video.
my meat, motherfuckers!
Beating his meat, motherfuckers. There you go. That was nice. She got to ask the question
little
master a
cardio,
question. That was pretty
yeah.
nice. It is good cardio. It is good.
You think I shouldn't have said that?
I don't think anybody should say things that don't end in
you
questions. Damn it. Here's the problem that we're going to run into here is that I just talk before I realize what I'm saying most of the time, and it usually works out, but not when it ends in a question. All right. Justin, on to you.
6 o'clock.
All right, so you
yeah,
gotta
clubs.
fact yourself. Fact check.
I've played too many video games.
You really think that's true? Do you think you've played too many?
Yeah.
Are there
yeah.
still ones that you haven't played that
For
you want
sure.
to play?
Oh,
What
yeah.
system,
There's so
though?
many.
Yeah,
What
what's
system?
PC,
All of
PS4,
them?
Switch.
which have you played the most?
PC for sure.
PC for sure.
Yeah.
PC over everything else. All right, I was just asking you a bunch of questions, hoping that Zach would jump in with a question, and then you would fuck it up again, but you didn't. So Justin, either way, you got a drink because you pulled that card there. And on to me, we got a waterfall.
Oh, we
Alright.
can't stand for it.
I'm not
Can't.
gonna.
We're
No.
not gonna stand.
Oh,
Who's ever
shit.
stood up for a waterfall?
I am
I stand
opening
every
another
time.
beer because that one's empty.
Oh, mine's empty. I can
I should
fake
get-
it if
I
I
should
really
get-
wanted
Yeah,
to.
freshen
Yeah.
up.
Except there's literally beers on the table.
If you
Do
kill
you
it,
think it'd be the
keep
right
reaching
thing to
the
fake
box.
it?
Yeah, you can already see what I'm
it's not a good thing to fake it. Most women I speak to tell me that
Jake.
they think it's a good thing to fuck. You didn't ask me that question, did you? But I answered it. I'm gonna drink it either way.
Ask you, you answered it.
He asked me
This
a
is gonna be
question. You
good
answered
game.
it.
All right, so
Why are you so stupid?
maybe I was dropped on my head.
Good
Question mark?
Good boy.
That is.
Waterfall. Here we go. I was not swallowing as I was drinking there. All right, good for mouth noises for everybody here. I got another card coming over to you, Jen. Woo!
Oh, I almost caught it.
That was an oddly good throw on my part.
It really was. And
All
it would have been a good catch if I
right.
got it.
Question Master, what you got? Oh, fuck. You got all the good
Categories?
ones. We got categories.
I haven't gotten anything yet so far.
Categories.
And I'm not a good question asker.
Ooh, category. Gotta think of something hard, but you can't think of something too easy.
Yes.
Like if we said colors, that would take forever.
Yes.
Unless you're super drunk.
I'd probably hit you with like burnt umber.
Yes.
the Crayola 64.
Yeah.
He picks terrible ones that are so hard where it's immediately like I lose so quick. 'Cause I
Did
can't.
they take away Indian red? I'm assuming they took away Indian
Probably.
red,
Yeah,
right? Like that's
that's
gotta be gone.
problematic.
That was
Yeah.
limited edition.
Yeah, that was limited edition. That was the hatred pack.
Okay, we're going brands of coffee.
Fuck.
Folgers.
Chase and Sanborn.
Oh my god, Starbucks.
Maxwell House.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Chock full of nuts.
Ooh.
5 o'clock.
Ooh.
Tim Hortons. Bringing it back to Canada.
Canada.
Sam's choice, dude.
Always works. Lavazza.
That Spanish one with the C.
Coffee.
Cafe.
I know what it is.
I know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
That's so wrong.
Cafe Luca? Cafe
it's
De
a
Luca? Oh, no. Okay, I'm thinking Cafe De Luca or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking...
Cafe Bustelo, I think.
Oh,
Hell
Bustelo.
yeah, that's it. I got a drink.
You got a
Yeah,
drink.
no,
You got a drink. All right. Card handing over on to SteveO.
Okay, what do we got? Everybody ready?
This is
Everybody's
feeling
beers
tight
cracked?
already.
Oh, that thing's looking tight already. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, gotta get creative with
Is
your
that
card
thing on-
placement.
I've been moving
Is
them all
that
around
is
the
that thing on
sides.
camera? Show where that is. Just
Yeah, let's get a little
so
shotty shot of this.
Sure.
Ooh, that
We
is...
gotta-
people at home can see what
How
that
many
is.
more cards do you think it's going to take?
4, 5.
That's both of you. That's both of you. That's both of you.
I answered a question again.
Jesus, Kyle.
Did you
Have you
drink?
ever played this
Oh, yeah, I
game
just
before?
Yeah, but I don't shut up. This is the game I play. Damn it!
All right, is everybody good? Everybody
Yes,
good?
I'm
Okay.
ready.
7 of clubs.
So you drink and you give us a fact about yourself, as interesting as you want, and we'll probably ask you questions about it.
Well, a fact about myself, I was a one-time field artilleryman
What?
in the 109th Field Artillery Station in Kingston, Pennsylvania.
Really?
Damn.
I was indeed.
Like you shot things like
I was-
bow and arrow gun. What is it at that?
My position, I was a PFC and I was a machine gunner
Whoa.
on the ammo carrier.
Really?
Yes.
Never would have
And-
known.
and
Never
for
would have thought
Indiantown
that.
Gap.
How old were you at this point?
17 years.
17.
Which is where they get people.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
where they get you.
Get them young, man.
Yeah. Hoorah,
It's where the Mormons
let's wave the flag.
They
let's
know
go.
they bring them young. You know the Mormons. That's their whole motto, right? Oh, it's the guy. Never mind. It's the guy.
Luckily for me, I listened to a lot of propaganda. Got
Okay.
out. It was good.
You escaped that cult. All right. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. All
A
right.
little known fact about
All
myself.
right.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Dude, I'm just here for the
You're just
twos.
here for the twos.
I'm only here for the twos. I pulled 3 twos. So
All
far.
right. So what? But now
Sweet.
it's a
Game
black
on,
one,
man.
which means you get to give us
Oh,
a
I get
fact
to tell a
about
fact
yourself.
about
No question
me.
needed.
And then I drink.
And then you drink.
When I lived in Philadelphia, I was a vegan baker.
Whoa.
And I ran a bakery with my best friend.
That's awesome.
I
What was
mean,
your
she is better than me.
What is
What's
your
up?
favorite thing to bake in the world? Like if somebody said, "Make me your choice baked good
Oh man.
to show me your skills of a baker."
Ugh, I'd be stealing it from
That's
my
fine.
friend.
The best
But,
people steal.
Yeah, well, honestly, the coffee cake I think is my best, or like a
Ooh.
blondie. I'm really good at blondies.
Blondies are
which I already
amazing.
am planning on challenging with blondies.
What are,
Yes.
what are those
Oh,
things
yeah,
you
we're
made
gonna
for
do
my
a
dad
blondie
that my dad
challenge.
really liked?
Your dad? Oh, the oat bars.
Yeah, my dad is not
Oat
vegan.
bars.
My dad's
Oat
not
bars.
vegan.
Because
by
I
any
make
stretch
her
of the
like
word,
it was
but
all
he
it was a
loves his vegan
macrobiotic thing
Oh,
too.
yeah.
So it was all friendly for people that can't have sugar. It was all
Oh,
made
nice.
with, we use no refined sugars at all in anything. That
Tell
we ever
me
made.
honestly, do you truly believe that vegan baked goods can be as good as non-vegan baked goods?
Kyle, I was just wanted to let you know that I do in fact think that vegan baked goods are better.
I think
if
you saw
than-
that.
Are you not going to feel this question?
She's ignoring your question.
But I thought I heard something in the distance. I
Something
wasn't
in the
sure who
distance?
said it, but
Might have
it
faintly.
may have been you.
Faintly,
I
yeah.
wasn't
Such an
sure.
easy deflection. Have you ever had my vegan baked goods?
I was gonna say this.
There's so many deflections you have there. Like I'm like,
I think you need to drink on that one. I'm just
Damn,
saying,
I didn't
think
drink
you
on that one?
I think you need to
gotta
drink on
respond.
that
You
one.
gotta respond to the
You gotta
question.
respond. Ignoring
Fine. Well,
is
then I'll
against
answer
the rules.
appropriately by saying, yes, I do believe so, and I will have a drink.
There you go. All right, Justin, on to you, dude.
King.
Oh, fuck.
Oh
Our
shit!
first game.
You get your chance to make a rule here that we all have to follow.
Yep. And it's going to affect everybody, including myself. But every time that one of us do not answer a question to Zach, we all have to drink, including him.
Okay.
Oh.
Everybody has to drink
Yes.
whenever anybody doesn't answer
a question.
to Zach.
Yes.
But if
Gotcha.
Oh, wait,
if
so...
I become not the question master,
Then that ends.
is this
Then it
rule?
resets.
Wait, does it matter?
No, because
He said-
Or is it
if he asks you a
regardless?
question and you don't
I just
answer
asked
it
you
with a
all that
question,
question.
Oh,
regardless.
we all got a drink, including Zach. Oh.
Shit. Did you realize this was a stupid rule?
Yep.
Let's all drink. Hold on a second. I gotta crack a freshie.
I gotta pee.
All right.
And so it begins.
So it begins. While he's peeing, we'll do a respectable little break every time somebody is peeing, just to kind of let it keep going. You know, we gotta let it keep going here. So baked goods, are you vegan in your normal diet? Are you generally vegan?
Yes.
Generally vegan.
Yeah. I break the rules.
What is the one
here
thing? Yeah, you gotta cheat once in a while.
Yeah.
What is the one thing that you've not been able to duplicate as a vegan baker that just? Because I would think that something like a strudel crumble without having real butter is really hard to come across.
That's the problem with so the way that things have advanced recently with vegan butters emulate butter so perfectly you can't taste the difference.
Okay.
I really can't think of anything I can't emulate. I mean, when it comes to I do make my own meats and stuff too, but those they're not as close. But you could even ask him. I made vegan fried chicken the other day, and he was like, "Holy shit, this tastes like fried chicken." Granted, the texture I don't have the pull of chicken, but
I would say if you know how to season something, you can make tofu taste good. You know, you can make tofu taste good.
I've had good tofu.
Yeah,
but I
slice
had chicken from the chicken corner today, which is the best fried chicken in the whole fucking state.
Okay, before we jump back in the game, just to go on this, because we had somebody who is vegan was on last week as well, and I was asking him, and anybody that's been vegan, really, I don't think I did it on the show, but what is the one thing that you missed while being vegan that, or even maybe still, even though you might dabble out of the vegan world once in a while, what is the one thing, if anything, that you miss about meat when you're on a vegan diet? Is there ever a craving, one specific, you just need a fucking chorizo sausage?
Seafood is the big one.
Yeah,
because
seafood.
I fucking love
This is
lobster
really good.
and crab legs and all that shit.
But they say that seafood is so dumb they don't have feelings that they can't tell.
Plants are probably smarter than crabs. Plants are probably smart. You know how I know? They live above water. Morons. There are sharks down there, you dummies.
There's plenty of plants in water.
Yeah, I know. Those are the smartest things in the water.
We were gonna get shrimp to put in our aquarium, but they said that shrimp, that they grow to be huge, and I'm they'll be so big and scary.
Yeah.
We have also people eat snails. That's just
I
weird.
have 4 snails in my
strange.
aquarium that clean the damn thing.
That's sweet.
And they're
Do you pay them?
well, I do.
You do?
And the thing is, I
Fair
slide
wages?
It's kind of like a tooth fairy situation. I just slide $1.
Do the
under
female
tank
snails
and
get paid less or the same? I just want to know what your structure is here. All right, back to the game.
82%.
Ooh, we got a jack. Over here. Categories. So what am I going to do for my category? Yeah, again, like you were saying before.
What are you going to do?
God damn it.
You all suck at this so much.
We're all just
How old
drink no
are
matter
you?
what.
Okay, so
I couldn't think of a question.
So if Zach speaks, we drink. It's pretty much what I've understood.
If Zach speaks in a question, we drink. All right. Let me. Again, we don't want to do something like colors because that can go on for forever. I will say.
Numbers.
If you know letters, we only have 26.
Dude, if we go to numbers, all of a sudden we might as well be
I'll
Sesame
say this.
Street.
Okay, we'll go with this. NHL hockey teams.
All right, let's go.
And I will start with the Boston Bruins.
We have to say the both?
No, I'm just saying the Bruins.
You
Boston
answered
Bruins.
the
You don't have to say the city or the
I was
state.
saying the Los Angeles Kings.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver Canucks.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit Red Wings.
Oh-ho.
Maple Leafs.
Flyers.
Rangers. New York Rangers.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Ooh.
St. Louis Blues, my favorite team.
The Devils.
Dallas Stars.
Now I'm drinking.
Oh, man.
I was going to say
I could've
North
went
Stars, but that's Minnesota
I
North
would say
Stars.
straight up, I could have went through the entire NFL.
I was about to hit the Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
I was really hoping that you
I'm
guys
not a
knew
hockey
hockey.
guy.
I know a lot of
Zach
hockey.
did it, and all of us, so that worked out perfectly.
Growing up
That
in
worked out
Detroit,
great.
I know way too much about hockey.
yeah,
the
Red Wings,
Midwest is
they're-
all about
yeah.
but
See, the
Blues
weird thing
forever.
is this area here is so not about hockey.
Yeah.
They're
None
the
of our high
Rangers.
schools had hockey teams.
Yeah, the college
Pittsburgh-
has
Pittsburgh
one,
is
but it's
wild
like,
about hockey.
ugh,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's like just the
And like
Northeast.
Scranton is nuts about hockey.
Yep.
But just right here in the Poconos, hockey is like almost
It's
non-existent.
football and
That's
baseball.
wild.
Football and baseball,
Oh,
and we had a hockey court or
I've
a
never
hockey
been
rink.
ice skating ever.
I've never
Really?
been ice skating,
Never.
but
We should change
Like,
that.
even
I
though-
would. I mean,
That'll
that would
be
be
fun.
so
It
funny.
seems stupid.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it'd be so fun.
thoroughly enjoy ice
But
skating.
even as,
There's a nice
like-
place in
I mean,
Bethlehem.
exactly.
Skytop has a spot.
Hell yeah.
Good.
So I was like I've always been all about hockey, but I'm like a diehard St. Louis Blues fan.
Fuck
like,
yeah.
by far.
Fuck
and then
yeah.
when they won the Stanley
Glad
Cup
I
for the
went with
first time,
hockey.
we were playing a show in Pittsburgh.
When they
and
won?
When they
then
won,
did you
we
shit
were
on
playing.
all
No,
the
the best
Penguins
thing that
fans?
happened was the entire bar turned on
Fuck
all. They
Pittsburgh.
turned on all the TVs and. Everybody, like the whole bar, was buying me shots. I was crying because I was like, "Holy shit!" The St. Louis Blues won
I was
Stanley Cup,
confused.
Yeah.
and everybody's buying me shots.
She's
people
crying,
are like,
and you're like,
I'm
what did
like,
I
I'm
do?
just like, this is amazing.
like-
But everybody was like on my team, and then I got them to play it because their like
Yeah.
song is Gloria.
Oh,
So they had
okay.
it blasting, and they played it on
Like
repeat. And
Gloria. Like that?
I don't know who it is. It's like a '90s.
It's not
like,
a Gloria
chick.
Estefan song,
No,
is it?
it's
Okay.
somebody else.
Was
That
it
would be
Sick
way
Transit Gloria, was it?
Oh god. no.
Oh, Glory Fades? I love that song.
But dude,
I
it was
love
like
that
like
song.
one of the best nights. I was like, I can't believe a venue actually cared so much about my thoughts on
Where
loving
was
my
this
team
again?
winning in Pittsburgh.
In Pittsburgh.
God damn it! But everybody else has string too.
Ah, all right, that brings us to Zach's turn. Zach's turn. What are you gonna pull?
Here's another fact about myself. I gotta work at 4:30.
It's a true fact there. That
facts.
is true. All right,
All right,
Steve,
this
jumping
is
over to you. We are
dangerously
getting there.
close.
Well, let's wait.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh man.
Oh no.
All right. I'm living dangerously.
Oh.
We're vamplifying this situation.
Oh, you're last in the rotation too. You know what? I gotta fuck you. I have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After this, we'll get to it. He'll pull his pants down. You'll
What if I
fuck
run
him.
out of
It'll
beer
be
in the
great.
middle?
All right.
There's a
everybody
bunch of
prepared?
lion's head light there,
I mean,
and
I
there's a
have a
bunch
beer
of
right
hands.
here,
Actually-
but I feel
When
like
you end, you end, and then the next
fine,
person
guys.
can
Back
stop.
myself up.
should I
Just
crack the
have
second
to.
one just
Just in case.
just
All
in
right.
case I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Which
I'm gonna
can't count on
remember
it.
to swallow while I'm sipping because the last time I just filled my whole mouth reservoir up with beer and almost spit it all out.
Reservoir.
That's what I call it, a mouth reservoir. It's a
That's like
reservoir
a
full of
reservoir
mouths. Yeah.
Oh, when he opens up the open
All
door,
right.
open
So
up the
here we go, waterfall time, starting
Cheers.
with
Cheers,
SteveO.
cheers, friends. Let's
Time
go.
it, motherfuckers.
I chugged that whole fucker.
I saw
God.
you do it, and I realized that my job was done.
Can I just point out that
Oh my
the sound
God.
of people drinking beer
And the
in a
burps right
microphone
after.
sounds
Yeah.
disgusting?
Yeah, people
It is
tune
an
in for the
awful
people
sound.
turn in for the
Like
burps.
Yeah.
like oh god, that's awful.
Mouth
That's
noises.
awful.
That sealed the deal for me.
There he is. All right, we are
All right.
on to Jen.
Have you changed your rating on Vamplify
I
at
am
all?
not
after
anymore.
changing
It's
it?
going
You have
down.
you have no other cards in
It's a
there.
17.
I know,
This is
I
the
get
problem with
25.
random pulling.
So,
All right.
I get to just ask a question, right?
Ask a question of anybody. They have to
Alright.
answer it honestly.
Honestly, you're so interesting to me. What is like? What's your favorite band? Like, I need to know what like.
Honestly, it depends.
You're
On,
such a
it depends
character.
on the season.
Season, the mood.
Ah,
I agree
seasonal.
with that. I agree
I'm
with
very seasonal.
So
with,
go through your 4 seasons.
that. The 4 seasons?
Unless you're going.
All right, Frankie Valli.
I don't know who that is.
3 other guys. He's the lead
Eric-
singer of the Four Seasons.
Eric Fasano.
Nate.
Yeah.
He works for a landscaping
all right,
company
well,
called Four Seasons.
Actually,
so
I
we're-
can answer. I try not to think of what my favorite band is, but if I do have to say what my favorite band currently is, it's definitely King Gizzard.
I was
the
gonna say,
Lizard
like-
All right.
Wizard.
I
That's
can
where
appreciate
I
that.
thought it was
Okay.
going
Okay.
immediately.
They
I
put out a new
appreciate
song
that.
last week, and
Oh, I
I
didn't
hear
hear
it.
it.
Yeah,
Just Straws
yeah,
in
it's
the Wind.
really good.
Oh
Ooh.
man!
Oh fuck yeah!
I love that
some,
band.
I like that
some
band, too.
Wizard.
We
and
saw
Lizard.
them last year.
We were supposed to go this year.
It was sold out at the Electric Factory or whatever the fuck it's called these days.
Franklin Music Hall.
Franklin Music Hall.
Music
Sold out. It
Hall.
was
Yeah.
absolutely out of control.
It was wild.
They,
it was a wild
they
show.
opened
It was
up
fucking
with
hot
like
as hell in there.
Planet
Was
B.
it the summer?
No, it was like fucking
No, it was
fall.
like November.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
But so they have a lot of different songs. They have some like real soft, like Beatles style songs. The front of the stage was full of young college girls who listened to maybe 2 or 3 of their albums and weren't ready. They open up with Planet B, which is from the last album, which is straight up fucking
like very
Motorhead
thrash.
style thrash.
Yeah.
And within 2 seconds, these girls are crying,
Yeah,
just
they
running
just
back,
run
just
straight
bawling
through
their
the
eyes
crowd.
out.
I wore my
And I got like
shoes
sucked
to
into the pit,
this.
like just sucked me in. I'm in the pit. There's people in fucking motorcycle helmets in the pit. And it was fucking insane.
So not a good time to be wearing heels.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
No, dude.
It's a callback and a true
Ah,
statement.
yeah, no pun intended.
All right. Hey. Okay. We are on to Sus.
10.
Ooh,
that's a sentence.
That's a sentence. Start us off however you'd like, sir. I would
fuck.
I would fuck anything.
I would fuck anything that.
I would fuck anything that comes.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter.
Thank
I
you.
would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending on.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending on the.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending on the size.
I would fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending on the size of.
I'll fuck anything that comes rainbow glitter, depending on the size of financial.
Jesus Christ. Yes! I would. I can't. I'm sorry. Financial got me.
Financial.
Depending on the size
played
of
this-
financial stability in the market. I was ready.
It's where the Dow's at, really. Is where
Yeah.
The fact that you went glitter, I was just like, rainbow. I'm like, please get that we're going with glitter here. Please get that we're going with glitter. Oh, fuck. That's amazing.
Okay.
All
okay,
right.
okay.
So, Justin, you started that one off,
Yes,
right?
sir.
All right. So it goes to me. I got a 9, which is a
Nine,
rhyme.
baby.
Oh, all right.
Rainbow glitter. Big dick shitter.
Brands of glitter.
I want to stop doing drugs, but I'm not a quitter.
Big old clitter. All right. Swamp.
Swamps?
Swamp.
Holy shit.
Wait,
Mine
categories?
That works. Swamp. Mine
Oh, we're
Comp.
rhyming. I thought we were doing categories.
Chop.
Wait, what was the word again? Swamp?
Swamp. Mine Comp. Chop.
This is clearly your struggle.
It's an outfit that a lady might wear that's on a one piece, but you take the ER off of it.
A lamp?
Oh, drink. I was trying to give you a romp.
Say
there.
lamp?
Lamp. Oh, we all got a drink now. We all got a lump.
Have you seen
Ooh,
that?
I have a very expensive lump in the corner
Yeah,
over
if you say
there.
it in an accent, you'd be like, oh, the lump.
If you had said lump, not lamp,
What's a lump?
a lump, I don't know, it's in my head. Hey.
I just take.
Because it's lump. All right, here
lump?
is my
Oh, I almost
card.
got it again.
There we go.
Let me
Fact.
tell another fact about myself. I wish I wanted a rhyme swamp with my gum. That seems like a fucking terrible misjudgment of character.
Our viewers just went up for the wrong reason. Somebody's got an algorithm detector. They're like, anything that says Mein Kampf, we listen to. And they're like, these are all whitish looking people. I'm on board.
We are
dangerously close. Oh my
You know what
god.
sucks if it becomes fucking... I actually think it might have already cracked.
Oh.
Can you feel this? Oops.
Oh!
So,
Does it feel cracked?
Yeah.
Then I cracked it on that one.
All right, well, how about this? Until it opens, we're going to
Pass
go.
it over.
It goes
to
way.
Zach. All right.
All right.
Well,
Pass it
I
down.
think...
I was like, it feels like it cracked.
I think who that was Zach's
It
one
cracked
right
on
there?
that one, yeah.
All right, so let's just finish it all off. Zach's going to have to chug this. Let's do one final round, wrap it up back to me, because Zach started it all off. So let's just finish one nice round. We'll go SteveO, Jen, Justin to me. And then
rhyming.
Oh no! Of just playing the games. Yeah, can you rhyme? No.
So it's your turn.
The new rhyme is actually Mein Kampf. You can't say romp or swamp or stomp. That was my thought. That's what I was trying to say. Romper minus the er.
Oh,
that's
right.
right.
If you would have said where the wild things are, I would have totally got that. I've been like,
I was gonna
the wild rumpus.
I was gonna say a blanc in the hay. You know, blank.
A wild rapist.
The wild rapist.
No, the wild rumpus. You know that.
All right, real quick.
A wild rapist appears. I choose you, Pikachu.
Before we start back up at SteveO, earlier I was trying to text the word rape, like the snus, like the stuff that you can snort. It's like tobacco snort, and it's rape. It's spelled rape with an accent. And I didn't put the accent on it. And I went, yeah, I've tried rape once or twice. It wasn't good. It wasn't a good sentence to say in any forum. All right.
I'm toast.
We've got Rape and Mein Kampf tonight.
I love that.
Rump by Daddy Yankee. Rumpe. You know that song?
No, I don't.
Drink!
Everybody! All right, so when we're done drinking this, SteveO, it's on you.
All right.
Sorry, that must be feeling because I just opened a second beer without drinking the first one.
I got a rule.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Oh, here we go.
Let me marinate. I guess it's with
So
yeah,
we're not stacking rules unless he decides to.
Unless he decides to.
And we've only got a little bit of a round.
The original rule was that when Zach asks a question, we all drink. I'm negating that rule as the beginning of my
It's like
rule.
magic.
Okay.
And my second rule is going to be, I'm thinking because we're all sitting down, so I'm going to think like with this physical rule. 'Cause I always enjoy the physical.
Okay, yeah,
so I gotta think
I like
about
when
that.
people have to sing when they speak. That's funny.
Singing when we speak, but the things how many rules are we in? Out of curiosity.
We have no rules now.
We have no
If you
rules. You
negate
just
it.
negate.
If I
You just
negate
negate.
your rule,
It's
okay,
on you
yeah.
to make any rule that you would
So
like.
yeah, I think singing.
Well, you don't have to do that one. We all go for opera.
Okay.
Oh, do what you want to do.
No,
Do what you want to do.
Do what you feel.
What are you
I'm
thinking?
just out there.
No, let's do the opposite of opera. That when you speak, you have to speak deadpan.
Deadpan.
No
inflection.
No
So we are not
inflection.
allowed to have any inflection in our
There
voice
is no inflection in our voice
at all.
Speak.
That's going to be a very good thing for a podcast format.
I'm so
We have
really
NPR
terrible.
voice. Everybody NPR voice.
NPR.
We don't
So
we're
get
not
closer.
gonna whisper, but
Get closer to your
You
microphones.
know,
And we can all do this.
Kyle Logo will shut up.
Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be good. All right.
NPR voice.
All right, NPR voice. NPR voice. So I guess
Alright.
it's now on to Jen over there.
Alright, so now I will pull my card.
Yeah, I
and,
think that's a good thing to do. Yeah.
I have a 10 over here.
Ooh. So
Now,
that's
I don't
a
remember what this
sentence. Sentence.
Alright.
We're going to have to do it like this.
Alright, so we will start now with our
Tastes
our
good.
sentence. And I would like to say that audio slave.
Audio Slave is.
Audio Slave is one.
Audio Slave is one geopolitical.
Audio slave is one geopolitical entity.
Oh boy. Do it! You gotta do it! Alright. Audio Slave is one geopolitical band.
You already missed it.
Fuck.
When you said audio slave,
Oh, wait, you can't.
I don't know why that was a
Everyone who was not speaking.
All right.
We are speaking.
Yes, you have to drink.
I'm terribly sorry.
I drink out of excitement.
Wow. What is going on over there, guys?
All right, Justin.
Keep it together.
Oh, yeah, we'll try. We'll try.
I've read 4.
Oh, so you get to ask a question
Oh.
of anybody you would like.
Kyle,
Oh, yeah?
what's your favorite activity that you did today?
The questions. My favorite.
Yes, that is correct.
I would say, I did one of my favorite activities.
Oh yeah.
I bought Zach a snack. I bought this snack for you.
Oh,
Because
what'd
last
you
week
get?
we got you some pumpkin butter,
yeah.
and I wanted to keep in the buttery pumpkin vein. And
Is this yogurt?
it's baby food. And just so you know, I bought 2 more, hoping I would have to be a rule at some point where I would have to make you eat baby food. Just so you're aware, this baby food is yogurt, apple, pumpkin, cinnamon, and quinoa. It was 70 cents a
That's
pouch.
far too many ingredients for babies.
It's for stage 4.
Baby, what the fuck is a stage 4 baby?
It's from about 12 months. And you can feed a whole baby for 70 cents a day. I hope you bring this to work and just give it to Fasano and tell him it's yogurt. Don't let him know.
And next on
How
All
is it?
Things Considered.
We consider baby food.
I consider this baby food shit.
All right. Do you think it's the quinoa that did it? Is it the quinoa?
This is.
Or the cinnamon?
I'm going to puke tonight.
He's going to puke tonight.
God, this is not good.
I didn't think it was going to be when I saw it available for 70 cents.
Yeah.
70 cents.
Yes.
All right. I'm cheating because my last one's a question. I'm looking through I got a rule here. And it's every time I say the word the, Zach has to eat more baby.
So you're not getting rid of the NPR.
Are we keeping NPR?
NPR stays. And this is technically, as I've already stated, the end of the game here.
Okay.
The game is about to end, and that would be the funniest thing if I could get Zach to
If
eat
it was the end.
entire thing of
At
one
the
of
end.
the.
Shit.
Nope. The game ends with me. I'm cheating right now. So you have
If
to
I had a
eat-
king, I would have made a rule that me and you have to waterfall this baby.
All
right, I'm gonna just try some baby food.
Yo, you
That
gotta
right there.
waterfall it.
I'm not gonna waterfall it. I don't know if I could waterfall it.
It's pasteurized after culturing.
Made with whole yogurt milk. All right.
The more I eat of
no.
it, the better
do you
it tastes.
just squeeze
Just
it?
squeeze it into your mouth.
This is WXPN, and we are.
Actually, the funniest thing
It
about
gets
this
better.
is when
It gets
we bought
better,
it,
dude.
the girl at the counter was like,
She goes, "Is this for
you know this is
you?"
baby food.
No, she, goes-
It's
she said, "Is this for you?"
No, bitch, it's for me.
And I said, and I was like, "No, we gave him the pumpkin butter. That is bad. The only thing that saves it is the consistency of applesauce.
I'm starting to like it.
I think the quinoa is what makes it bad. It's the after mouth taste feel.
Do you think if I just started eating only baby food,
You'd
I
get
would
younger?
be healthier?
I think you get younger.
My hairline would come back.
Yes.
I'd get
I think so.
skinnier,
That is
stronger.
exactly what would happen. All right, guys. Well, I guess that wraps up the game for the night. But I'm not going to get out of this voice. I'm going to keep this rule going as we do our wonderful sign-offs here. So a big thank you to both Jen and SteveO for coming on and playing this game with us. It was a blast. It was a great time. Skull. And I don't know. I just figured NPR might say skull or certe or something. You know, one of those fucking other language words.
I think you have to say it a little bit quieter. It's a
Yeah,
little bit more silent.
you're a little excited over there.
No,
Kyle.
this is Kyle Local One Shot.
Yeah.
Shy Halud, everyone. All right. I do like to cheers to Shy Halud. Because people go, what? And I
Wait,
go,
is it Jeff?
Shy Halud.
Is it Jeff Buckley, a guy you talk about?
Oh, we will have to get back to that.
Jeff Wrigley?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what was the name you just said?
Did I say the wrong name?
No, the first
I said
name.
Jeff
What was
Buckley.
it?
Is it Buckley?
Hold on. Wait. Huh? All right,
I think
power's
we're
still
good.
on. We're good.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
good. Okay.
Yeah. That is the name.
The
I say.
ghost of Jeff Buckley.
Oh.
Is that a
Every
thing?
time,
Yeah,
every
that is
time
the
that
thing.
you
He's
said
not here today.
the first
power might
episode,
go out every time you say Jeff
literally the
Buckley.
power got cut.
Oh, that
As
is
soon as
no.
you said his
It's
name.
because it was raining and Jeff Buckley drowned. That's why.
It wasn't raining, but there was a massive fire.
Yeah, there was
He
a
died
very
from a
big-
fire.
Oh yeah, no, he died in
He
a.
died in water.
He
and-
died in a
drowned.
mountain.
No one ever found his body. He just went swimming and
I think
was
Zach
gone.
has to drink right
Honestly, I
Eating
thought.
baby food. What more do you want from me?
now. All right, guys. well-
Honestly, I thought he was in Jurassic Park.
All right. So thanks again to Jen and SteveO for being here.
Mm-hmm.
A big shout out to the boys over at Heels. You can go check them out once again at heelsmemphis.bandcamp.com. Find them on Facebook at Heels, or you can look at Heels, or you can look at the Memphis Flyer, where they will be announcing in October the winner of the best local Memphis band. So voting is closed, but they will be announcing the winner soon. And keep an eye out for their upcoming dual EPs from their self-help EPs. Once again, Sleep with Heels and Wake Up with Heels. Extremely talented. Thank you guys so much for letting us play you.
Thank you again for tuning in to all.
As always, a big shout out to our wonderful friends over at Moucha TV for putting us out as an audio, easy listening podcast.
Big
man.
ups.
Big ups to Moot. Go check out the Derek D. Dozen and Let Me Ask You a Question. 2 podcasts that drop alongside ours every Monday on the Moot Monday. Also, friends of the show, go check out Sean and Dave Make Music, Not Movies, and But What Do We Know? All wonderful people making wonderful podcasts every week, every couple of weeks, every couple of months, however they do it. Again, thank you guys for being here and drinking along with us. Big thank you, as always, to Mr. Justin Olimpedo for getting this put together.
Glad to be here,
And
you
I'm glad you're here.
Even with half a house.
It'd be weird without you. It'd be weird if you weren't here. It'd also be weird if we weren't here to thank Mr. Zachary.
When I feed my baby with Mein Kampf baby food.
Because you always need a plan, Storm. All right. We should get out of this as quickly as possible and the show right the fuck down. So we'll see you guys next week, where we will have a really special guest. And now every time I say we're gonna have a really special guest, they cancel on us. We've become like what's that show, Arrested Development, where they go next week on Arrested Development, and
we
every
just
week
don't tell you
nothing
anything.
ever happens that happened in the next week. So next week we have a fictional character technically going to be on our show next week, and we have a really awesome rapper that we're going to be featuring as well from Bristol, Connecticut. No, he's not. No, Dave Shady. He's not. Shady don't live here no more. But it would be real quick before we sign off. SteveO, what's your favorite Shady song? One song.
If I had to choose a
Yes.
song, which there is a lot to choose from.
Dozens.
However, if I was going to talk about it, I would talk about what he talks about when we all have to wait, and we have been waiting for years to see his dick. We have been waiting to see his Jewish dick.
It's cut. You know it's cut.
Well, the thing is this. I mean, that's also the Whisper song. So I think it works very well.
All right.
Yes.
All right. Well, one day we might see it. All right. So thank you everybody for tuning in. For Kyle Mocha Won't Shut Up, I am Kyle Mocha. We will see you next week, where we will have some wonderful guests. We won't be doing this game because I think we need about a year to recover from this
Go
game.
fuck yourselves in the butt.
Here's our closing theme
Fuck
song
the
to play us out.
fans.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And
Hey
Jeff
guys,
Buckley.
thanks for being here.
Jeff Buckley.
Oh, that was the
Jeff
guy.
Buckley.
Suck a big cock.
Jeff Buckley.
Mood.tv.
Jeff Buckley.
Egomaniacal and singing the Some will be solid, some will be total experiments.